Aloha and Hafa Adai. The special meeting of convention to elect the 6th Bishop of the Episcopal Diocese of Hawaii is coming up on Saturday, May 16th, 2026. Numerous committees along with diocesan support staff have been working hard to prepare for this important event. We've conducted site visits to Iolani School and held several mock check-ins to ensure the process will be smooth, efficient, and most importantly, accurate. Aloha, I'm Reverend Mark Hayworth, and I'll be walking you through the check-in process for this year's special meeting of convention at Iolani School. We're looking forward to being with you in the school's newest building, the impressive Arriaga Student Center. The day's activities will begin with the Convention Eucharist in the school's St. Albans Chapel at 8 a.m., followed by the meeting in the dining hall of the new Student Center at 9:30 a.m. When you arrive, look for our volunteers or DSC staff who will be wearing yellow and red shirts. They're there to guide you and answer any questions you might have. Arrive on time. The credentials check-in table will be open no later than 7:30 a.m. and will close promptly at 9 a.m. No late check-ins will be allowed after this time. For those driving in, park in the school's parking structure. The entrance is on Komoku Street. Visitor parking is on the top levels, but depending on the day's school activities, you may be able to park on the lower levels. After you're done parking, take the elevator or stairs down to the first floor. Their volunteers or staff will be waiting there to direct you to the check-in area located across from the Arriaga Student Center. For those arriving by rideshare, follow the walkway between the parking structure and the swimming pool. Look for volunteers who will direct you to the check-in area. Or follow the orange arrow signs posted right on the grass. When you arrive at the credentials check-in area, stand in the line according to the first initial of your last name. Provide your name to the credentials clerk, where you will be scanned in via a QR code and given your name tag. Yellow name tags are for clergy, and orange name tags are for lay delegates. Partnering with the credentials clerk is the elections clerk, who will give you a voter ID card. The color of your name badge and voter ID card should match. Now place the card behind your name badge and you are set. Don't lose your voter ID card. This is very important. It contains your unique voter ID and voter key, and the QR code with instructions on how to vote. To reveal your special voter ID and key, you peel off the sticker at the top of the card. When it's time to vote, scan the QR code right next to it, or type in the URL address, and that will take you right to the online voting site. Voter IDs are randomly assigned and anonymous, so if you lose your card, you won't be able to vote. So just in case, some of you might want to take a photo of your voter ID with that key for safekeeping. Visitors and alternates will receive a white name tag on a lanyard. Please be sure to keep your name badge on at all times while on campus. If credentials can't locate your name badge, you'll be directed to the registration desk nearby, where DSC staff will assist you. Now from check-in, you may proceed to St. Albans Chapel for the Convention Eucharist, or if you're early, enjoy a continental breakfast under the adjoining tent until the service begins. If you happen to have luggage, take your bag to the Student Center using the left door. After tagging your bag, a volunteer staff member will store it inside the dining hall where the meeting is taking place. Childcare will be held in a room in St. Albans Chapel. If you've signed up for childcare, look for the childcare signs or ask a volunteer or staff person to escort you and your child. Children will also be able to enjoy some outdoor activity in the adjoining yard as well. For those of you who completed a media waiver during registration, your lanyard will have a yellow reflective tape affixed about chest high. Be sure it's visible so that our photographer will know not to publish photos of you in our news and social media posts. This does exclude the live stream though. Now after the Eucharist, proceed to the Arriaga Student Center, where volunteers will be stationed at all 4 entrances into the dining hall. Only voting clergy and lay delegates with blue lanyard pouches, along with DSC staff and volunteers with red pouches, will be allowed to enter the dining hall. Once inside, look for your assigned seating. There will be signs on the tables with the name of your church or group. If you would like to move to a different unassigned seat, kindly do so before the start of the meeting or during one of the many breaks. Visitors and alternates with white name badges will be directed to rooms on the 2nd floor on the Diamond Head side of the Student Center, where the election will be live streamed. There are both stairs and elevators to those rooms. Here's some quick side notes. Now your name badge should have a colored dot that represents your lunch selection. In case you forgot what you picked during the registration, there will be signs with descriptions, or you can just ask a volunteer. Bring a water bottle. There are refill stations all around campus. The dining hall is air conditioned, so bring a light jacket, and wheelchair ramps and elevators and restrooms are readily available. Remember that the sole purpose of this meeting is to elect the next bishop of the Diocese of Hawaii. It's unknown how many rounds of voting will take place, whether voting is concluded after the first ballot or if it takes 10. There are still official procedures and documents that we will need to complete that will take some time. However, the meeting will not go past 4 p.m. and there will be a 30-minute lunch break at some point. Most importantly, arrive on time. In fact, if you can, come early so you can enjoy the continental breakfast before the Eucharist. Remember, every vote matters. Mahalo for your attention and your cooperation, and I can't wait to see you all soon. Aloha.